This is day 3 of our Iceland Off Road Adventure. Today's plan is varied riding. We will be riding along mountain ridges, crossing several mountain passes, and traveling through terrain that takes us more than 1,000 meters above sea level. Today's stage is around 375 kilometers. About half of that distance is on gravel. That means wide views, real challenges. In true Icelandic wilderness, if you have not seen the first 2 episodes, I recommend watching those first. After a good night's sleep, with full fuel tanks, and our motivation in place, we start the day from Mývatn. And although Iceland does not have mosquitoes, there is a small fly here with exactly the same ability to distract you at the very moment you need full concentration. We have been incredibly lucky with the weather. Clear skies, bright sunshine, and daytime temperatures well above 20 degrees Celsius. Not exactly what most people associate with Iceland. Day 1 began in the far east of the island. When the ferry finally reached land, after 2 full days at sea, it felt good to stand on solid ground again. The first day started calmly. For me, it was important that all 13 riders settled in safely. As the day progressed, things became more demanding. I had planned 2 alternative routes based on feedback and wishes from the group. They quickly earned their names: the advanced group and the touring group. Although we were all tourists, our focus was different. Half of the group wanted a calmer pace, with more stops and experiences along the way. The other half wanted to experience Iceland on 2 wheels, with more technical route choices. Day 1 was not very long. It was mainly about getting familiar with the conditions, testing our skills, and seeing how both riders and bikes performed, with full luggage. Day 2 was different. There were many falls, mostly from me, which led to a lot of laughter and quite a bit of unplanned training, lifting heavy motorcycles. A Ducati multistrada weighs around 250 kilograms. Add fuel, up to 30 liters, and heavy luggage. But there was also a strong sense of achievement and many great moments. Exactly how a trip like this should be. Here we encounter more challenging terrain, very loose ground, combined with a steep section. The Insta360 camera is good, but it struggles to show just how steep it really is. We decide to take a break and check on the other group. Mobile signal is very inconsistent in this area. Both groups are using DMD2, which allows us to track each other's position. We can see that the other group has stayed on the planned route, while we missed a turn and ended up on an alternative path. It is almost impossible to talk on the phone, so we use satellite communication instead. We let them know that everything is fine, that we have chosen a different route, and that we are several kilometers ahead. We also warn them about a difficult section further ahead and suggest an alternative option. As we reach the mountain ridge, we are surprised to see many people, all wearing race numbers. We wonder what is going on, and soon realize it is a race. We reach a river crossing. The water comes directly from a glacier, and it looks demanding. We take no chances and inspect the conditions carefully. I decide to cross first to assess the situation and create a plan. The water level is high today. When I put my foot down in the deeper sections, I can clearly feel the current. We decide to turn around. It is getting late. We are tired, hungry, and the fuel gauge is slowly dropping. When we reach Akureyri, we finally get something to eat. We fill the fuel tanks completely and set course for the campsite. I also take the opportunity to drain the water from my boots and try to dry both socks and shoes. We have lost many hours today, but there was really no other option. Everything is fine with both of us. We are cold and exhausted, and we are looking forward to one thing only: reaching the campsite and putting on dry footwear. At last, we are approaching the campsite. This has been the most demanding day so far. We have experienced incredible scenery, plenty of challenges, and a long day that we feel throughout our bodies. One important lesson learned today: always keep a spare pair of shoes easy to access, especially if you might need to step into a river.